Well, that went down in a hurry. It's like the Pope doesn't appreciate a good war crime or something. Alright, so we're going to wait until these 3 forts are done, then we're going to head home and just keep our heads low. Come on guys, finish the sieges. So, from you, Castile, I'm going to go and demand all of your money. No, really, all of your money, and also a bit of land. They would already accept this. Castile, Aragon, England and Portugal would all go into a coalition against me, except for the fact that Aragon and Castile are both in a truce, which would mean England and Portugal. I can deal with that. Alright, we're going to wait until these sieges are done, then we're going to head home. Hey, Isda. Just waiting for those excommunication wars. Although they'll be defensive, so I will have the estates on my side for those. How much do you guys like me right now? Not a huge amount. Just need that siege to finish. Revolt! Ignore them! Except that was, of course, in my new centre. It has come to our attention that a local printer has decided to publish a translation of the Quran. The book written by the heathen prophets of the Mohammedans. Although it is a holy book to their kind, it is blasphemy to the Catholic faith. In it, Jesus Christ is described as a prophet, not the Son of God. Many people have begun demanding that we shut down the printer. Others are curious about what else it might reveal about the heathens. So we can study its errors to use against the heathens. Irrelevant. Let the people read it. We'll ban the book and find the printers. I'm going to let the people read it, because screw the Pope. Move towards secularism. Yeah, we're going all out like anti-church at this point. I see you've discovered loot scare. Yeah, it got me excommunicated. But that's fine. I mean, we're going to be making some serious bank out of this. We've got nearly 4,000 ducats. So thanks for that, Castile. Appreciate it. I'm going to get you guys and we're going to start heading home. Did I cancel your... Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to cancel that siege. Call for peace is increasing. Unrest is increasing. The Papal State would like military access. No. Absolutely not. Alright, so Castile. I will be taking those great big bags of cash from you now. Thank you ever so much. Much obliged to you. Marriage to secure? Nah. Noble levies return. We are thankful for your support, despite the fact we didn't actually raise any of you in the first place. So yeah, we're going to send you all to... Screw it. We're going to send you all to Paris, and then I'll sort out the mess from there. The spoils of war. As peace settles once again, our armies bring forth a bounty from the sacked cities and villages. 3,953.9 ducats in total. How much of this shall go to the state coffers? I'm going to take most of it. I know that's going to increase my unrest levels. I frankly don't care. That is going to allow me to embrace the Renaissance. Which would be nice. Will cost me 15,000 to do. The Renaissance is spreading really quite slowly. You know what? It would be a great advantage to be ahead of the others. We're going to go ahead and do it. And I can start doing some cores, but that's going to take me a while. And there we go. Castile has been suitably schooled. We've lost the minimal loot burden because we've cashed in a big way. And where's my navy? My navy is still down here. And you are taking attrition, apparently. Regardless, we're going to send you back up to here, where you will recover. And we are immediately going to grab my diplomats and dispatch you to England to improve relations, and to Portugal to improve relations. And hopefully burn off that aggressive expansion nice and quickly. What's the OPM inside of France doing there? How have you not crushed it? It's a vassal. And annexing vassals in MEIOU and Taxes takes a lot longer. A lot longer. So the main reason I haven't crushed it yet is because I haven't been able to. Not through lack of trying. Right, so I still have a bit of cash. I'm still trying to build more universities, so I feel like I should be focusing on that. Burgos would be a super cheap university right now. Do I really want to build up Castellan lands? Not really. Picardy? Picardy would be a good choice. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll keep 400 in the bank. Opava declared war on Bohemia. Independent CB. Ooh. Can I ask to become Hussite? Is that possible? That would be the biggest possible middle finger to the Pope I can think of. And think of all I have done for the Catholic faith over the years. Is this not the most ultimate of betrayals by the church that we held so dear to our hearts and wallets? What is the supply limit here? 55. Crikey. And that is in fact my force limit. Right, so merge you, split you in half, move you out. Then we can get the other 2-star general to be in command of you, and there we go. Check the change religion tab. Oh yeah, that's how you do it now. I could become Chalcedine or Duelist. Chalcedine would be nice. Morale of armies for France. National tax modifier, though, I don't particularly like that. National unrest reduction would also be quite nice. These both reduce admin tech cost. Yeah, no. What is my income? We're currently making a grand total of 1.55 ducats. Although that will be going up as my armies recover. In fact, they already have. We're not paying anything on them. What do I want to do with my armies at this juncture? I saw a 1 there. I was like, ah! England have declared war on Castile. That's actually super, super good for me. Because the one I was the most worried about having someone declare war on me was England, and now England are not going to. Also, I've just realised that you lot should actually just go ahead and protect trade in Northwest Atlantic at this point, seeing as I am collecting money from that place. In terms of overall income, 72, but trade income is like half of what it should be once the ships go out. Oh, I can turn the forts off. That's another thing. Rebels aren't really an issue. And now that these two are at war, I'm really not worried. You want access through my country to get to Lapurdi. No, I don't want you taking it. Level 17 military, yes please. Could also go Diplo, may as well go Diplo. 15, 16, 17. Need more admin. Should you do that, you just upgraded your ships. Yeah, the next upgrade's not for a long time. Oh, you mean the protecting trade? I mean, there's an easy way of doing this. I can just cut out the ships who are damaged and then send you lot off. Then add you lot in as and when you are ready. Which will probably, oh god damn it, be next month. Education. Invest another 10 ducats. Now you're just getting greedy. I wonder if it's state funding per pupil should be at 1 annually. If it's at 1 annually, then you actually go up in education? Maybe? Not sure. Oh, repairing is taking a while. We should probably go to Brittany, where I've actually got a bonus to ship repair speed. Tunis declared war on Aragon. Everyone's going to be jumping on Iberia at this point. Like, I've done a colossal amount of damage to them. They're going to struggle to recover from it. Full repair. Beautiful. So then we'll split you off again. Protect trade. Northwest Atlantic. And then when you are repaired, go ahead and protect trade in Northwest Atlantic. How does increasing education funding not subtract from your balance? Oh, it does. I just make so much money that it doesn't really affect me. See, this is now bouncing up now I'm actually getting a trade income. I love the fact that Paidanui actually became a trading hub. That's so good. Trade power has gone down though because of the high level of unrest. When does that go away? 79, 4 more years. Wibble. Still can't core anything. Trying to decide who I want to play as in the future. I mean, I've been really enjoying this game as France, but I think it would be a little repetitive if I played as France twice in a row. The Pope himself has become Pope. How dare you? I wonder if I become Pope if I can unexcommunicate myself. And in fact, what I could also do is have a look-see at these guys and just go and increase autonomy in order to start coring, because it's going to be the unrest which is stopping me. There we go. Much better. And then once those are cored and we start earning money from them, that's going to be great too. The other thing I would like to do is reduce the strength of the nobles again. Do another mass demotion. Although I'd also like to revoke your privileges. Although you don't have any more autonomy privileges, so maybe I don't. I think that you do. Yes, you do. And you're taking over more and more of my land, so this is going to be valuable. This could throw me into a bit of turmoil, but hey, it can't be any worse than things already are. And again, England's fighting against Spain right now. Those are my two biggest threats, fighting each other. So I think I am going to go ahead and repeal significant expansions of local autonomy. We'll see if they go along with it. Probably not. but I have a lot of stuff. Those who sinned against the church and failed to repent were shunned by it. When a ruler sinned against the church, his entire nation could be placed under interdict. A dire fate for every country obeyed the Pope, but less effective when some broke ranks with the Vatican. This power was occasionally abused by the Pope, but at other times, excommunications held complete moral authority. In 1475, the Pope placed France under interdict for heresy. This false charge is clearly politically motivated. Catholic countries are now more likely to shun us and may even take the opportunity to invade. We can lift the interdict by requesting dispensation, and our confessor tells us that the case against us is weak. Denmark, England, Scotland, Armagnac Bar, Burgundy, Comminges, Foix, Nice, Valentois, Baden, Lorraine, Troyes, Nassau, Palatinate, Strasbourg, Switzerland, Basel, Geneva, Aragon, Castile, Arborea, Milan, Papal States, Saluzzo, Savoy, Sicily, Hainaut, Liège, and Luxembourg. Get it, but half of those are my vassals. England and Castile are fighting each other. And that leaves no other big countries, so super unlikely. That does, however, come with a stability loss. Fantastic. And I'm about to lose some more because of the taking land away from the lesser nobles. I blame the lesser nobles. They clearly want to do France in. Upset about reforms. Another -1. Okay, we're at -2 stability. Awesome. Things are getting interesting. Zelos, Pelinors, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Invade the Papal States and make the Pope regret this insult. Considering the Papal States is literally in the centre of France right now, you have no idea how tempting that is. Yay! My stability went up. Huzzah! We're at -1. It'll just take us a little while to get to 0, and then we'll be pretty much safe again. But autonomy of the lesser nobles is going to go down, which means we're going to make more money as a whole. Time to bump the forts up in case of revolts. I mean, one thing which I dislike, kind of, about MEIOU and Taxes is revolts take a long time to fire, and they're still kind of wimpy. So I don't see the need to until, like, they hit 90%. So in the meantime, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to let my manpower recover. I could actually start you guys drilling, because we're keeping you at maximum maintenance anyway. We may as well get some professionalism out of it. And some drill. I could reduce army maintenance, make some more money. But I'm fine, as is. Shouldn't this be spreading, now that I've embraced it? Casual literacy doesn't appear for another, like, 100 years. Sweet. What are my campaign goals for Dharma? Wouldn't want to create double continent. Oh, double content. I'm going to be playing as Kelra, which is these guys. They're an OPM in the start. No, actually, I think they own 2 provinces in the start of EU4 Vanilla. Yeah, revolts go up by 5% in this. Like, if I hover over one of them, next revolt will be in 5.6 years, 9.2 years, 7.9 years, 16.8 years. They're a lot slower than they used to be. So I'm really not concerned. I have loads of time to recover. Cardinal Minister. Francois does not need advice to rule France, especially not from a corrupt cardinal. Puppet of the Pope. Papacy's moved to France. Rome? No. They're still in... No, these are still Roman territories. Oh no, it has moved. Is that the capital? Yeah, there's Rome. Okay, so it has moved to Rome at some point in the past. So the Pope's actually got stronger. Disappointing. I'm still feeling pretty confident. I mean, so long as the manpower continues to tick up, we're okay. It was the manpower that I was a little bit concerned about when we were down to just 10,000 and then got excommunicated. Did I get an event about him moving? Not that I remember, no. Ooh, hello. Fishing port in Everson has been completed. Level 0 harbour. Nice. Where's that? I feel like that was actually down here. Nope, I have no idea where that was. I should have pressed go to, and then Persia's got rural infrastructure. Excellent. The search in this game is terrible. Oh, it was there. Cool. +5 local trade power, urban gravity +1, force limit, supply limit. Nice. I am a big advocate of free stuff. Free stuff is awesome. I'm actually building a bunch of things. So apparently I am still automatically building. Or those were... Well, some of those were captured down here. Which may well have been building already, but then some of them were up here. Narbona, that's down here. I'm relatively sure I didn't order that. I may have. What am I looking for? I am looking for automated construction. Oh no, that was it. You're not building roads. Do build roads. So budget's not been set. So no, those weren't automated. Those were done by me at some point. Whoops. What mods am I using? This is MEIOU and Taxes. And in fact, if you do !mods, it will tell you. Low manpower. That's actually a good thing, because it was even lower before then. Who am I going to be playing in the big multiplayer? You mean the YouTuber one, or the community one? Also, hello Helson. MEIOU and Taxes is my favourite sandwich. Alright, so the Picardy University just built. That was actually surprisingly quick. Nice. Wait, what YouTuber multiplayer? What did I miss? Ben, Bob, Midge, me, Roach. Maybe a couple of others are doing a multiplayer when Dharma releases. Details to come, because we're still planning. And for the community one, I have no idea. I'm going to need to load up Dharma after this and have a look. But I can't talk about Dharma. Like, I'm under embargo now. High Judge has died, but I need him alive. Portugal is at maximum stuff. Cool. Right, is it going to be possible to get another unrest person? Yes, it is. Well, let's get him. National decision. Force heretics to convert. I have heretics? Religious unity of at least 50%. One of the following must be true. Piety is at least minus 20. I guess that just, like, makes me radically more pious. The presence of heretics in our state undermines its unity and stability. Our religious leaders say we should force them to convert or give up property and find some place else to live that will tolerate their heresy. Do not weep for the subjects we will lose in this expulsion. They were never loyal in the first place. This decision will convert up to 10% of the population, but it runs the risk of spreading an uprising. Nah, I'm good. We will become a bastion of heresy against the false pope. Also, England is kicking the living daylights out of Castile. I love this. Sorry, Castile. Totally not sorry. You had it coming. You're the Bank of France, and I needed to make a withdrawal. Right, can I start coring these places yet? No, because your unrest is through the roof. Ugh. Is that because I'm excommunicated? That's a lot of separatism. Excommunicated. Moderate. It's only a moderate excommunication, people. But no, we're not going to be able to core those provinces for quite a long time. Is that on the England? Yes, it is. They took it again from Castile. Back when England actually was... England for a long time owned about this much. Then Castile took it back, then I took it off of Castile. Burgundy have inherited the throne of Hainaut. That's nice, but that was one of my minions, wasn't it? Actually, no, Hainaut wasn't. And you still have Namur as a vassal. Okay. You are 21% assimilated. Can I assimilate you? Subjugate subject. No, because I have overextension. I'm gonna have overextension for quite a long time. So there is nothing I can do about you. Well, alright then. Oh, so with increased professionalism you loot less. Maybe I don't want professionalism. Request dispensation from the Pope. Must not be suffering a religious scandal, papal influence, or send gifts to the Pope to aid our cause. No, I'm good. I kind of like this life as an excommunicated ruler. I'm just kind of looking angrily at Europe, just going, come on, who wants a peace? Anyone? Because you know I'll loot the living daylights out of you. That's what caused this in the first place. Because the Pope really did not appreciate my looting. Ah, loot scare's gone down from minus 180 to 31. Disappointing. I could start looking at building some more stuff. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come after me in the short term. Where is this the most expensive? We should probably build them in these, because clearly these places have buildings of their own. So we're going to build one there. We'll wait until we have 600 again, and then we'll build something else. We could also get an economic idea, which will increase the national tax. Although we're behind in tech, so maybe we shouldn't. Nah, we won't. That was... No, it's Papal State. Roman territories are these. These. Treason against France? Again? Clearly the fault of the greater nobles. No, I don't want to lose their loyalty. Yield to France minus 50 manpower. That's a lot in one of my most populous areas. That's this area, isn't it? Yep. That's where Paris is. With its 6,000 manpower. How long for? 10 years. Otherwise, unrest here for 10 years. Yeah, I really don't want unrest in Paris. That would be a bad time. For the moment, we're fine. We also have extremely low autonomy in Paris, which is nice. And continues to go down, too. Cultural uprising. People in Rossello are tired and angry at the government. They feel you're a foreign oppressor and want to become independent. We will crush them. Just try it. Just try it. We could actually build another 2 caravels to get to our force limit and take even more money here. I mean, we control 50% of the English Channel, which is awesome. It's quite valuable. In fact, it's more valuable than Venice now. Sweet. But Burgundy has started to collect here, unfortunately. But it's not their... Oh no, they have no merchant here, so they're not getting the efficiency bonus. But are they at least getting the trade power? Transfers? Nope. That means they're collecting somewhere else too. Bayern Munich wants military access. You are the Pope right now, so I'm going to give that to you so you don't serendipitously declare war on me. Ooh, Austria just became Salzburg. Austria is down to 2 provinces. Austria is not having a good game right now. How's reform desire? I would suspect pretty high because I have been pushing that as much as I can. 67. How well does MEIOU run? On speed 3, it runs fine. The problem is you can't go above speed 3 because then it actually gets slower than speed 3. But I'm playing with all custom tags active, all religious stuff active, and all, like, what are they called? Native Americans and Africans active, which apparently slows the game down a lot. So I think next time I play this, I'll probably play without those. Oh, the Pope hates me. Oh! Apparently it was the Papal territories I clicked on before. Otherwise the loot scare's just gone up again. Okay, you were right. Also don't forget the 500 plus Chrome tabs you keep open for some reason. I don't think that they are doing it in this instance. I mean, if I look at my resources, I'm using 60% of memory and 30% CPU. That's not the thing. And it's not like the other day when Chrome started using, what was it? 13 gigabytes of memory? That was ridiculous. But that's because I had to do a bunch of uploads. I set a bunch of uploads to go the night before, but they didn't finish by the time I started streaming, so I had to cancel them all and then resume once I finished streaming. And yeah, Chrome doesn't like doing that. Chrome really doesn't like doing that. Craftsmen are abandoning their workshops again. Well, I will bribe you to not abandon them. Inflation staying put. Good. Revolt. Ignore it, because I do not want that autonomy. Autonomy is actually really harsh in this. So I will say no to you. How's my corruption doing these days? We're down to just 17, still going down. We've definitely brought our estates to heel. Geneva's starting to accept stuff. Education's gone back up to level 5. Rasib Opova lost their War of Independence. Right, Scotland. I like you. Do you want, knowledge? You do? Excellent. Who else do I like? Florence. I like Florence. You probably have it already. Yeah, you have it already. And Switzerland apparently really didn't like me doing that. So let's get Scotland into the Renaissance. And I'm going to assume that they dislike England, so England's not going to get it. No, they're allied with England and France. That's treading a dangerous line there, Scotland. Actually, to be fair, that's a really good decision. Either way, you're backed up by someone really rather big. And you're far less likely to have England coming after you. How the Navy is looking. England have 18 light ships. Well, I have 25, so there. They have a bunch of transports. So I would say I actually have naval superiority over England right now. The only one that I'm really afraid of would be Venice. Oh, and Turkey. Yeah, Venice and the Ottomans are probably the ones who can beat me at sea. Greater nobles demand privileges. No, not autonomy. Please, not autonomy. Damn it! Alright, well, I'm going to be stripping you of some powers. As soon as my stability stabilizes. But then, just you wait. Tyrol wants condottieri. Who is Tyrol fighting? Bayern Munich, Augsburg, and Liège. I don't want to piss off the Emperor, so no, I'm good. Thanks for the offer. That is a big Mamelukes. Muscovy's finally actually growing. I could now afford economic or naval ideas, but I want to keep my technologies as modern as possible. Especially because other people are ahead of me. So I need to make sure I get admin before military, otherwise I suffer innovativeness penalties. Although my innovativeness is... who cares? Tyrol accepted peace with Liège. Wow, Tyrol is getting absolutely screwed by somebody. How are the Teutons doing? Oh boy, the Teutons have taken over Livonia. That's a powerful Teutonic order. Probably actually at this point more powerful than the HRE. One of my generals died. I'm curious, how many troops can you raise, Teutons? Oh no, that's ships. 9,000? Really? You must have powerful estates then, surely. Your manpower is not terrible. Certainly not on par with France. Not terrible. Meanwhile, my money continues to improve. Excellent. Excellent. So how come my greater noble's loyalty is going down despite the fact that they've actually just got more power? Should be making it go up. And yes, I know I was hovering over the wrong ones there. Ignore Guyenne. National fragmentation. Although composing a vast area, France is politically a rather shattered nation. Francois I's power over the empire has been severely limited by various local rulers, and he is faced with increasing difficulty administrating the large empire. The disparate mix of culture groups with different values and beliefs has resulted in conflicts erupting over the insignificant matters. So I can centralize more, or leave as is. I mean, I have the money to swallow this. 40% chance of losing stability. You know what? We're already low on stability. I don't really want to risk going any lower, so we'll stay. Am I going to try and create a colonial empire? If I wasn't stopping this stream soon, yes. But because Dharma is on the way, as soon as Dharma hits, which is as soon as the stream ends for me, then I can't, because it won't be compatible. So this is the end of the MEIOU series. It's done after this. And I'm going to have to end probably in 15 minutes. This is going to be an early stream. Because I need to record stuff because I'm away over the weekend. And if you want to see some of the gameplay over the weekend when I am not here, I'll need to actually have some time to record it. Oh, for Pete's sake, the Inquisitor died. I just hired you. Alright, we'll take you. England's still winning the war, but they are taking the time. Oh, right, because Aragon is allied to Castile, so Granada's coming in. Could we see a Muslim reconquest here? Is it going to be down to France to hold the borders? Too bad, we'll never find out. In fact, I'm half tempted to say, do we want to end here? Because we're just in recovery mode, there's not going to be a lot going on. Montferrat has declared war on Savoy. How is my professionalism doing? Wow, that's going up slowly. It's because you're not training. Damn it. Right, because you have no general. Yeah, okay, that's actually understandable. Have a general. Get back to drilling. Yeah, I think I will end at this point. There's no real point me playing for another 15 minutes of doing nothing. So, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. Again, if you are not on my YouTube yet, I'm trying very hard to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you head on over to my YouTube channel, if you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing. It does help out massively. I do this for a living, so if you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon, or do consider subscribing here on Twitch. And then finally, I have a Discord, which you can find here at this link. That is where I tend to announce what I am streaming and when. So if you wish to see more of this kind of content, head over to my Discord. It's also where the community hangs out. They're a very cool bunch. They know an awful lot about games, and we'll be sharing quite a few stories, I am sure, about certain expansions coming in the not-so-distant future. When am I playing with Bussy again? Wednesday. He just wasn't able to make last Wednesday, so we couldn't play. But regularly, it's going to be Wednesdays at 5 PM. That's like the time slot that we have set aside generally. So Wednesday will be that. I will be streaming again tomorrow. At the moment, MEIOU and Taxes is on the schedule. That I am going to be changing for Victoria. I've got a game with Belgium, which I started last night, which is actually really good. I was enjoying that game. So if you want to see some Victoria 2 instead of EU4, then check that out. And then after that, at 10 PM, I'll be doing some Total War Attila as Western Rome. So if you want to see that going on, that'll be great. I am not here over the weekend, so there are no streams on Saturday or Sunday, but I will be back on Monday. I wasn't going to stream on Monday, but I'm going to because the embargo will have lifted by then, so I can actually get some Dharma. So if you want to see some live gameplay with Dharma, check in on Monday. Discord will be the best place to find out when exactly I'll be travelling back from the Netherlands on Monday, so it kind of depends when I get home. I'm expecting to start around 11 PM though. So if you want to see some Dharma gameplay, come back here, roughly 11 o'clock. Otherwise, go to my Discord and you'll get a up-to-date notification of when I am streaming exactly. Thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!